Alright guys, I'm back, and this is I'm back with my The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 3, and this episode is called the Isolation. And I thought this episode was a really good episode this week. I didn't think it was bad. They cut down on the Carol scenes, thank God, and it was a really good episode. So we start off the episode, we see Glenn and the rest of the group digging up graves, digging graves. Then we see Rick ask Tyrese who burnt the bodies. He starts freaking out. He says that Tyrese tells Rick that he wants to know who burnt the bodies. Then Rick and Tyrese burnt the bodies. Now I was thinking, watching this scene here, I thought that maybe Rick was going to turn on the group and say at the end that he killed Karen and David, but it kind of looks like Carol did. Spoiler if you didn't watch the episode, but yeah, Carol said at the end that she did kill the group. She did kill David and Carol last week. Karen, sorry. Then we see Mark tells Tyrese that he needs to get his eyes seen to, but he just keeps digging. Then we see this woman. Then we see Sasha get sick. She sees Dr. D, but he's also sick as well. So they've got to stay in this prison with all these ill people, so they don't get infected with the people who haven't been sick yet. So yeah. Then Herschel tells the rest of the group that they need some supplies. So Herschel tells the rest of the group who are in this meeting, who are Daryl, Carol, yes, Carol's in another scene, Glenn and some others, that they need to make this run to this college where there's going to be some supplies. Then he says that whoever is sick, they need to stay in the prison with the sick people. Then Rick tells Carl that he needs to stay with the kids. You know, he needs to sleep. He needs to stay with the kids where it's safe, because Rick doesn't want Carl to get infected and all that stuff. Then we see Herschel is trying to. Well, Herschel is walking out, going to this woods, getting these tea leaves, something like that. Then Carl says that he's going to go in for a backup. Then we see Carl and Herschel. They're picking these tea leaves. And these tea leaves are basically for the sick people. It kind of makes them better. It's like a medicine what can make them better or something like that. Till they get the actual medicine from the college. Then Carl and Herschel, they see this tent. Then they see this walker. They see a couple of walkers. But I thought then that these walkers were gonna get Carl and Herschel, but they didn't. They was just there. I don't know if they didn't see them. I don't know. They was just walking. So I guess that they didn't see them or whatever. I don't know. Then Tyrese tells Carol that he's going to go on this run with Daryl, and he says that he wants her to look after Sasha. Then she says, and then she starts freaking out. So obviously she doesn't want people to find out that she's been killing people, that she's been killing David and Karen. So she starts freaking out, throwing water everywhere. So yeah. Then Daryl and then we see Rick. He sees. Then we see Rick. He's he sees he looks at this blood. He looks at the blood trail from last week, from when Karen and David got killed. Then he sees this blood on the door, but he doesn't know whose blood it is. So then he sees Carol again. She's in another scene, but not so many. Then Carol, she's like getting this she's getting like water out of like this hose pipe, but then she's outside of the fence where the walkers can get her. Then these walkers try to come over to her because she makes this noise. Then Rick save her. Then Rick and Carol kill these walkers. Then Herschel gives these tea leaves to the sick people. He gives it to people like Glenn. Glenn doesn't get sick as well, so he gives it to Glenn. He gives it to Dr. S. Sorry, I don't want to call it Dr. D, but Dr. S. Then Rick asks, oh wait a minute, I missed to think of. Oh yeah, Daryl and the rest of the group go to this college, but before they can get to this college, they see on the road that these ton of walkers blocking this road, so they know that they cannot go to this college now. So what they do, they're in the car. So what they do is they back up, they run over some walkers at the back. Then they go at the front. They run over some people. They run over some walkers at the front. Then Daryl and the rest of the group they kill the rest of the walkers. Then Tyrese comes out of the car. He distracts them for a few minutes, starts killing them. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you." He was like killing them, like going. Killing them with a axe. Then while Tyrese was distracting the walkers and killing them and stuff, Daryl and Mark and this other girl could could run away and run away into this forest, into the woods. Then Tyrese must have got like. Then they kill some. Then the walkers catch up with Daryl. Then Daryl kills these rest of the walkers. Then they run away with Tyrese. Then at the end we see Rick asks Carol, did she kill these walkers? Then Rick asks Carol, did she kill Karen and David? She says yes, and that's how the episode ended. So it kind of looks like that they might next week. Well, on the next episode, they might have like maybe have a group meeting. They're probably going to say, Rick's probably going to say Carol's killed all these people, and they're probably going to have a vote. Do you want to keep her in the group? I don't know why would you want to keep Carol in the group after she's killed David and Karen. Like, she could kill like Rick or Daryl or Carl or anybody else. Like, she's like unpredictable. Like, you know, I think they should really get rid of Carol, in my opinion. I think they need to get rid of her, have a vote, and like say next week on Sunday's episode, what they need to do is maybe have Carol. They need to have a vote with the rest of the group saying, oh, do you want her to stay or do you want her to go? They need to say, just get rid of Carol, in my opinion. She's kind of killing people, and I don't want people in the group getting killed, you know. So yeah, I thought this episode was really good, and yeah, I thought this episode was really good. They didn't have that many Carol scenes this week, which is good, thank God. Overall, I thought this episode was pretty good. So yeah, that's my review of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 3. What do you guys think about this episode? Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below, guys, and thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.